Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. I am Dieter Rice, and this is our rags to riches. And I'm gonna do a voiceover because the audio caption on my recording did not work. So we're just gonna do this as a voiceover. But well, that's how it's gonna do sometimes. System fails. I thought I fixed it. Apparently I didn't. So I had to do it all over again. So let's just go from here. Well, what we are pondering right now in the series is what we are going to do because we still don't have the blueprint for the smart vacuum. So I'm kind of pondering what we should actually do just to make it a little more interesting because we have done a lot of grinding lately. But we kind of just got into it. Got into it and got started and see if we could figure something out on the way, just have some fun. So that's kind of what it's all about, and we kind of decided maybe we should do a bit of a yard sale at some point and some other stuff. So, but of course we are gonna start with a bit of a little recycling because it is, after all, his hobby. So we might as well just do a bit of recycling. And we do need any parts and any banana peels we can get because we're going to be using those in the future, especially if we get the blueprint for the smart vacuum. So that's kind of what we are doing right now. And he's still researching a tree. So I kind of had to ask him to not do that and do something else. So that's what he's going to do. That's how it is with Sims. So he's just running up there, doing a bit of recycling. Yeah. Just so we can get something started. Before we're gonna go into a lot of grinding, as we usually do. Yep. But it does give us some parts and it does give us some other nice things. It kept telling me that I spent all my power supplies, and I is on more occasions in this episode is pondering why it keeps shutting down my power, why it keeps using up power, because I don't really think I have anything that's turned on that uses a lot of power, except maybe the fridges. I have a couple of fridges, but still it just kind of ponders over, for the most of the episode, actually. Yeah, now we're just looking for the tablet. There we go. That's where it was. And we had to make some new designs. So we had something we could modify and, present to other Sims. All that stuff, all that good stuff we need to do. So he's just doing his designs. He's gonna do a lot of them, actually. Oh no, we are doing 3 of them, but still, it's a lot of time he uses just walking around doing that. That's pretty much what he does right now here in the beginning of the episode, while I'm showing off our little shipping container with all our stuff we have found and repaired. So we are planning to have a lot of the other things when they are restored. We're gonna put them in there too, and maybe even make another one. Shipping container on top of the one we got already to just put in some more and stack. So we kind of got a lot because we have to secure our future, because we're gonna have kids at some point and getting married at some point, and we can't really buy any of our furniture. So yeah, we just gotta figure something out. And here we are kind of deciding that I made all the blueprints, the designs I needed. So we are calling Bess over to show her our design, so she can give us some feedback, and so we can do a bit of modifying. So we got a little romance bar with Bess. So I was kind of figuring, why not continue that one? So we are gonna do a little romance with her, as well as being friendly and showing her our designs. He starts good with just hugging her, then we start talking, and then I put in his cue that he has to show off his design for Bess. So that's what he's going to do, and it's still weird with the blueprint because it's counted as an object when he has it in his hand. So if it's outside in the snow, it gets completely white. It's totally weird. Fun though, but a little weird. But yeah, So you can see I'm kind of queuing up some things he can do with Bess and checking off what wishes he has. See if there's anything of that we could do. So, but we kind of wanted to, romance Bess a bit. So that's kind of what we're doing right now. Just spending a lot of time, romancing Bess. Getting a little jokes, asking about if she's single, all that classic stuff. Because she kind of found it boring we were talking about fishing spots. So, yeah, we had to, mix it up a bit so it got a little more interesting for her. So we are just going through all the things in the romance because we don't really want to be serious with Bess. We just kind of want to ease her into maybe being our future girlfriend. We don't know yet. We're still working on it. So yeah. So we don't know if he's gonna be the one. Could be someone else. We don't know who's gonna show up. So that's kind of what we're doing. Just romancing Ray. And this is where we find out Bess is single. So that's kind of cool. We kind of have the same hat, so that's kind of fun. We do match on the hats. Yes, now I was just pondering over what I should do for the last things with Bess, just because I actually was planning that we should get Tina Tinker over. So here we are inviting our bestie over, because Tina Tinker is our best friend. And we just said goodbye to Bess, so she's leaving. And we are calling in Tinkerer, because we want to have a conversation with our good friend and show her another design. So we got some feedback. That's kind of why we're sampling all we can. So we invited Tinkerer over, Tina Tinkerer, who is our best friend, which means, according to the rules that I'm following, that we are so good friends now I can actually go to her house and use some of her stuff. Last time we just visited her and met her spouse and her daughter. That's all. We didn't really use any of her things. We just checked them out, see what it was. We didn't use any of them. So I am able to visit her and use her stuff if I should ever get the Smug Vacuum design or blueprints. So that's a possibility. So now here we just having a conversation with Tina. Got a lot of comedy level. I'm checking out this person because she looks kind of cute. Could be a potential girlfriend. Who knows? We do have Bess right now, but can't close all doors yet. We haven't really settled on one yet. But this is here where we just making a little fun with an old friend, talking, hugging, just being besties. And it seems like she's tired, but she seems happy. So we are just doing something on our phone right now. Well, that's how it is. And then, Tina is revealing a deep secret to us, which, you do as best friends. And then I am gonna be showing her my new design. And look, now because it's inside, it's not white. But I'm outside, so it's a little weird situation, I'm just showing her my design through my doors. It's a little weird, but it's the snow thing that's making it white, and now it's inside, so it's not white. It's a little weird. It was a kind of fun bug, but it's a little weird. So yeah, so that's why I'm just watching it from this side, because it looks like fun. Like hands just poking through the door, showing her design. Is really funny. Really funny. But yeah, we finally finished it off, and then we just continue a little bit of small talk with Tina, because she are our best friends. So of course we're gonna be doing a bit of joking around, having some fun. It is our best friend, so yeah. So yeah, so we're just, closing it up nicely with a couple of jokes on the road, so she has something to laugh at when she goes home. That's always a good way of saying goodbye to a good friend. And yeah, you'll see many times during this episode this pop-up about, we used all our power supplies. It's coming and going, coming and going, coming and going. And that's why I'm pondering a lot during this episode of what's swallowing all the power. I can't figure it out. Something is, but I can't figure out what it is. So yeah, I think this is where we say goodbye to Tina Tinkerer, and we are just taking care of some of our needs. Need to go to the bathroom, need something to eat, and then head to bed. So that's just what we're doing right here, just doing the usual right before bedtime. Planning not to go to work tomorrow, even if it's Monday. Just, because we are not really taking the job for having a job. We're just doing it so we can, send in our designs. That's the only reason we have the job, really. And the last couple of times he haven't really gone to work, and that makes him a little more happy because he doesn't want to be a corporate sellout because he's a freaking. So we kind of, he's just kept coming with excuses to his boss. Just no. I don't feel well or something else. Here we're just checking our power supplies yet again. You can see we got a plus right now, but just in a couple of seconds we're gonna have minus. It's so weird. So yeah, just cut over because there's just a lot of things we don't really need to see. It's just unnecessary. So here we are just checking. We got our bills, 390. And we have still one design we need to present to someone. So we're going to present it to this Sim. Apparently we know her, so it was an easy choice. So I was just thinking, cool, let's just show her our design. We didn't really want to talk that much to her. We just wanted to show her our design as fast as possible. So we just a quick small talk here. We are just bragging about our really small home. And then we are showing her our design. That's pretty much just going through this because there's a lot of grinding. So I was kind of cutting through a few of the things. So, but yeah. But you can see now it's just white, the blueprint. It's a weird bug. Funny though, but weird. Yeah, that's his boss calling him again. He's gonna answer right after he's finished presenting this design to this person he knows. There he got the feedback he needs. He's talking to his boss, who's reminding him that if he's not coming to work, his performance will drop. So yeah. So we're just hopping on our bike, riding back. Because here I realized that my shower top combo was broken. So it was kind of just oozing out our water supplies. That's not good. So I kind of wanted to quickly get him back fast, so I could fix it before it, used up all our water supplies. So just hurry up. It's a good thing we got bikes. So it's a good thing Max got this bike because that really helps him get along very, very fast. And he's just driving right into his shipping container because it's an emergency, so it has to be fast. So there we go, fixing our shower top combo so it doesn't spend all our valuable water supplies because we are off the grid. So any water supplies, any power supplies, we really want to stack up on it. Really, we want to. You're just mopping up some of the puddles. Scavenge for some parts. Because we are just, we don't buy any parts, so we're just gonna scavenge for them. That's the way we can upgrade anything of our stuff. Because we're probably gonna be doing some upgrades as soon as we got a lot of things restored and starting building his mansion. Then we're probably gonna be upgrading a lot of stuff. But kind of requires the smart vacuum, which we don't have yet. So yeah, now we're just going through this one, and I'm just pondering about what our next move should be. Because I wasn't really sure, because we were waiting for some results. I'm kind of thinking, should I be modding my designs? Then I was thinking, maybe I should. So now he's just standing out here, modding his designs. So we are gonna be doing a lot of that too. Just to see if we can get that smart vacuum blueprint we need. You know, as you can see, just keep popping up with using up power and stuff like that. And I just still pondering what it is and why it's... I don't know. I can't answer what's sucking all the power. I don't know. Now we're just waiting for him to mod another design. Yep. Yeah, this modding takes a little longer than actually making the designs. Interesting. But that one is, you know, that's going from a okay quality to a bad quality. So I just decided, well, let's just discard it. There's no use for it. You know, we don't get any money for it, so that's kind of cool. We can just discard it. We don't earn any money on it. We only earn them if we send them in. So that's kind of cool. So then he's just starting to mod another one. And here I just cut forward because I'm just figuring, nah, we don't want to wait for any more of the modding. But it seems like both of these designs was going from okay to good. So that's a good thing. And here we actually got a result from the ones we sent yesterday. And, you know, we just able to create flower and floral patterns on rocks. That's what we got for the last one. So I was sending in the first one now, and then we were sending in the second one. And we're just kind of hoping that we got something. But we got our performance up at work because they were very happy about our design. And we got a little extra money for it. So that's why we don't really have to go to work, because our performance may drop, but it then raises again because of our design. So we kind of just... we can keep it going this way all the time. It's interesting though. So we keep getting our performance up and getting a cash bonus for our designs. It's kind of, well, there you go. So then I decided, well, it was about time that we started a yard sale, because we needed to sell those stuff we got on there, because it's, you know, it's filling up our thing, and if we're gonna go dumpster diving again, we need to clear out the stock we have. So I just made him switch to his cold weather clothing, because it's still a little cold outside, so he will be freezing if he don't. And then tint the table and start the yard sale, and hopefully we'll get some sales. Waiting for someone. Actually, this time it's just there came one, bought something, then got away, went off. Then there came another one, bought one thing and went off, and you know, it just kept going. So there I was kind of thinking if we could get rid of that canned pumpkin stuff, because it was just weird having it. It was even a bad quality, so I was, you know, I did find it in a dumpster, so I'm not surprised it was bad. Just kind of hoping someone would buy it, and this sim actually bought it. So I think, okay, cool. Now we got rid of that one. Now we just got the voodoo doll and a lot of dies. You know, those dies is just, they keep coming. As long as I dumpster dive, they keep coming. So I was just waiting for the next sim to show up, while I got reminders again that my power supplies ran out. It's so weird. Yeah, I don't know. But there we got another sim coming around. She's actually freezing, and I kind of figured why. That's why I'm standing in, you know, cold weather outwear, cold weather clothing, because it's still a bit chilly outside. So I was just seeing what that's kind of got to sell. Oh, and she actually bought the voodoo doll, which was 2,000 simoleons. And I found that in a dumpster, so that's kind of cool. Here we just cut to one of the last ones, one of our last customers. We actually got emptied out in most of our dies, which was pretty nice. So we got rid of that, and you know, the yard sale is almost over. Now we're just standing here waiting for the last customer to buy something. Oh, and by the way, apparently I got my sim got some inheritance, so he could inherit some money for some great grand cousins, sick and remove, whatever it was. So we just got 2,500. So bam! I was thinking, cool, I can live with that. And then she bought one of our dies. We still have one left, but the yard sale is over. So I kind of figured, nah, we don't want to, we don't want to start a yard sale for just one die. That's cool. We can live with it. So I was just thinking, nah, he's starting to be hungry. Let's go get some food. So he wanted animal crackers. I decided, no, you should get some PB&J instead. So that's what he did. So he got a peanut butter jam sandwich, and I was just looking to my power supplies. I still got the 2 solar panels and 2 wind turbines going at full speed, and I still got minus 32 per day. So I don't know what it is that is using the power, but at some point I'll figure out. Maybe next time I'll probably grab some of the things that uses power, and then just put them in my household inventory, and hopefully they won't use any of the power supplies. I can't say if that's gonna work, but I don't know if that's what I'm gonna do. Or maybe we'll just, we did inherit some money from some distant relatives, so we could just buy some more power, generating stuff. We could get some of the solar panels for the ground, or some of the wind turbines for the ground, or we could if we get the smart vacuum, we could expand our home and make room for more, rooftop power generations. So I don't know, because I don't really want to expand our home until we get the smart vacuum, because we need to restore all of this stuff out there before we expand our home. We really have to do that. So it's kind of a waiting game and some grinding still. And now we're just hoping it's gonna go, and I'm pondering what we should do now, because we got the yard sales done, almost emptied our table, and I'm thinking, what should we do? And I got, oh well, let's do dumpster diving. It's always fun. And I just, that's one of the things I could just sit for hours and just stare at my Sims just diving for deals. It's so fun. Really, it is. You can just find all weird stuff. So I'm thinking, well, it's a long time since we did some dumpster diving last, so let's go do that. So he's hopping on his bike, just biking away for the dumpster, and then we're going to be doing some dumpster diving, which is kind of fun. It's still one of the most fun things ever put into this Sims game. It really is. I love this dumpster diving thing. It's an awesome, and I think it's even more awesome that you can use it as a rags to riches. It's so fun. So here we're just jumping into the dumpster and starting to look for stuff. Hopefully we can find something of value. So yeah. And we are just checking our reminders. Did we got all the time? Just nothing. And then we got some simoleons. Awesome. And here we just cut to the next dumpster we are driving to, because we emptied the other one. So I was figuring, let's just head on to the next one. We had to do something. So that was an empty dumpster we left there. You can see he's been in it a couple of times because he's really smelly. But he's just heading off to the next dumpster. Hopping on our bike. So, we are not in short of fun. We got a lot of fun, because we have a bike, so that's kind of cool. And there we go. And he's heading off. Get closer. You can see all of the snow is almost melted, actually, so that's kind of cool. There we go. Our dirty, dirty Sim is just back with another dumpster, which he's gonna dive into and see if we can find something of value. So he's just diving in, see if we can find something of interest. Yeah, what are we gonna find? What are we gonna find? More money! Woohoo! So he just kept dumpster diving. Then we finally finished it. So I was thinking, now we emptied that one. It took a little while. Then we're just biking our way home, because he really needs the bath. He's hungry. He's tired. So we just heading back, hopping on his bike and moving on. So we did do some dumpster diving this time. It was actually kind of nice to do something else, but just grinding over our design tablet. That's kind of nice, doing something different. Ah, he's finally back and home again. And voila. I was just figuring, let's check out our loot and see what we found in the dumpsters. So I was just moving him down here so we can grab things and just check out what we found. He's a little slow there. Finally, he decides to move. Dirty, smelly guy. There we go, and then I just paused the game and started to grabbing stuff. We got, yes, you guessed, we got some dies. That's the white die, and those are the yellow dies. And that is a grim die. I don't know what color it is. Black, gray, black, I don't know. So, and then we got the amber red or amber orange color, or what it is. Then I just put on a laptop. We found one of the expensive laptops, as I can see. We found it in a dumpster. That's kind of nice. It needs fixing though, but it was nice. And then we didn't really have anything more in our inventory that we found in the dumpsters. Now we just had to go into our household inventory to see what we got there. We got a few things there too. We got a couch. So I believe it's the one from Salvadorado. We got a dining table. Got a dining chair. We got another one of these radios, which we have 2 of already. And we got another dining chair, which is one of these specific for eco lifestyle. That is, I think you can only find them in dumpsters actually. So I decided, let's just take this chair, move it into our shipping container, stuck, and then just use this one because it actually is made for those tables that we are using in there. And then we got this painting, or I think it's a sports jersey that is framed with an autograph. That's kind of cool. We found that in a dumpster. Then we got the 2 microwaves that I can't place anywhere because they have to be placed on countertops. And you know, I don't want to grab them out there because we don't have any countertops that we can use right now. Yeah, we have these that are burned. We could probably place them on those that are burned, but I don't want to place them there because I need them to be out here so we can see what I need to restore when we get a smart vacuum, which we will eventually at some time. So you have to keep grinding to find it. Yeah, and here I had some troubles for him to fix the laptop. Apparently he couldn't. I tried moving over there. I tried doing something else. He couldn't. He couldn't fix it. So I was thinking, what are we gonna do? I don't know. He was tired, and I wanted to fix it before, you know, he got uncomfortable. Because if he fixed things that are electronic and he's uncomfortable, then he's gonna electrocute himself. So after I tried a couple of times, I just decided, okay, never mind. We'll just go grab a shower so we can get his hygiene up, and hopefully we can get some of the other stuff there. We have got his needs up so he's not, you know, uncomfortable. Because, you know, then it's easier for us to fix it. And as soon as he's jumped into the shower, well, he's got energized again. So it's just thinking, okay, whatever. There's nothing to do about that. Let's just keep pounding another, keep working on his hygiene, get that up, and then probably get something to eat or anything else just to get his needs up. Because he was also starting to be tired. So now we're just walking down there to see if maybe somehow we could fix this laptop, and that is where I realized I couldn't. So I was thinking, okay, never mind. Let's just go fix the radio thing instead. Because hopefully we could fix that. And we could. So he just walked down there, started to fix it. And as you can see, that's where I just showed you that I got 2 others of these already. So this is my 3rd one of these. And that's where I was kind of figuring maybe we should recycle some of them, because I'm probably not going to be using all of them. Maybe we could recycle them. We could give us some parts, probably not some banana peels, but we could get some parts. So I was kind of thinking, okay, let's do that. And then I figured, nah, we should get something to eat before he goes to bed. because that'll probably be a good idea. So just put him in there, got him to eat something. And then we cut over to the next morning, where he's sleeping nicely, not going to work. We're just ignoring that. He's really tired, so it was pretty easy. He didn't wake up to go to work. I could actually cancel that before he even woke. So that was kind of nice. So now we're just collecting some of these dice we got, because for able to sell them and put them in the selling table, you have to grab them, put them into your household inventory, and then take them out of your household inventory and then put them in your inventory or in the table for that matter. It's a weird bug that I still don't know what and why that's that. I don't know. Anything you find in the dumpster shouldn't have any issues when you try to sell it or something like that. I don't know. It's happened a couple of times. I don't know. And he's just sleeping right through it. We have a friend calling about something, getting to know someone. I'm just, my standard answer is, I don't know, just do whatever you feel like. So, yeah, and that's the boss calling, so we're just gonna grab that, and we're just waiting for him to get some sleep. He really needed some rest, because I kept him up for very, very late. Just answered his phone. The boss just reminded him yet again that he got performance loss because he's not showing up to work. Not that it's a problem, because every of our designs just give us a gain in performance. So, it's kind of an interesting limbo to be in. It's a little weird, but yeah, never mind. For this purpose, it works pretty good. It just keeps him neutral in his performance, which is a little annoying, because I actually wanted him to, drop more in his performance, but whatever. Now we are finally fixing the laptop, which is one of the expensive laptops, and we fix it without a hitch. He does have handiness level 7 now, I believe, and he was in a good mood, so he didn't get electrocuted. Trust me, I have had Sims getting electrocuted, so yeah. So now we are just figuring out what we should do, because we don't have much to do right now. Well, we were, placing the dice from our inventory into the stock inventory of our selling table. And then I think we could stock up on that just to do something. And then we apparently had to fix our sink as well. It's kind of what happens when you find stuff in a dumpster. It needs some special attention. So that's what he's doing. So he's just fixing the sink. Now it does give us something to do. So not just getting bored. It gives us something to do actually. That's kind of nice. Then we're just checking our bills again. And yet again we have a minus in our power supply, which I still ponder around. It's just, yeah. I've many times during this episode I was just kept pondering about it, and it was starting to, annoy me a bit. So I was thinking, never mind. Let's just ignore it for now, because I can't fix it right now anyways. So, and we just scavenge for parts, so we got a little more parts. Then we decided we should get some breakfasts, got some cereal, because that's always good. Just so he can sort of top up his needs. Make sure they don't drop too much. Yeah. So yes, so he's just finishing up his cereals. There we go. And then I was figuring, maybe we should go out to our selling table and just stack up. Because at some point, we'll probably want to do a little more sales. So we might as well just stack it up. So we just fill up with some of our dice. And then I decided, well, maybe it's time to do some gardening. Because it's spring now. So things are starting to bloom again. So I was thinking, okay, cool. Let's just do some watering and let's do some harvesting. And this is where we finally got the news we've been waiting for a long time. We finally got the blueprints for the smog vacuum. We finally got it. So I was just wanting him to finish his watering of plants and do some harvesting. But it was the best news we could ever have gotten. Ever. We finally got the blueprints for the smog vacuum. And we are good friends with Tina Tinker, so we can use a fabricator. So I was thinking, finally, after 10 episodes, we finally got it. We got it in episode 10, which is kind of fun though. We got it in episode 10. It's kind of a sort of jubilee, sort of round situation. So that's kind of cool. So that was just things just aligned. The stars just sort of aligned, if you could say it like that. And I was thinking, finally. And then I was planning that, well, I've been recording this for a long time, so I decided maybe we should do the fabrication of the smog vacuum next time. Because I was kind of rounding this up, and it's kind of a nice way to sort of round up this episode, because, well, we got the blueprints for the smog vacuum. So that's kind of nice. So that's here where I'm cutting the episode. And if you have any suggestions or ideas to what we can do, you're welcome to leave a comment down below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to click the like button, and feel free to subscribe. And next time we are gonna be doing some fabrication. We're gonna be doing some restoring of all the stuff we need to get restored, and then we can start, building his shipping container mansion. That's what we're gonna do next time. So, to all of you out there, have a great day. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye.